My friends, my neighbors, and my fellow Iowans, thank you for welcoming me here today. I know that when you wake up before the sun, when you put on your boots and step onto the field, it's not just about growing food, it's about feeding America. Iowa farmers keep this nation running. It is the foundation of it. You put foods on everyone's table, yet too often Washington forgets your impact. Too often Washington forgets the hands that put the seeds in the dirt. I'm here to tell you that I won't forget. We face some hard truths. Across Iowa, across this country, too many families are working harder than ever, but still struggling to meet ends meet. That is why I am fighting to raise the minimum wage up by $2 into $18.50 an hour. If you work full-time in the richest country on earth, you should not be living in poverty. Fair wages mean stronger communications, stronger family farms, and a stronger America. But fair wages alone aren't enough. No farmer should be one accident away from losing everything. No parent should have to choose between buying medicine and buying groceries. That's why I will deliver free universal health care for every American, so every family, every worker, every farmer can see a doctor without worrying about a bill. And let me be clear. Oh, what's good, Superman? And let me be clear. We must also invest directly in our food and farming programs. I will expand funding for programs that support family farms, strengthen local food systems, and ensure no children in this country or anywhere else goes to bed hungry. Our farmers should be rewarded, not punished, for producing the healthiest and safest food for our country. Friends, this campaign is about respect. Respect for work, respect for families, respect for the farmers. With your help, we can build an economy that works for anyone, not just the wealthy few. With your help, we can raise wages, guarantee health care, and strengthen the heartland of America. Together, let's build a future where dignity of work is honored, where farmers thrive, and where every family has food on the table. Thank you, Iowa. Let's get to work. Brothers and sisters of New Hampshire, thank you for welcoming me here today. You are the backbone of America. You are the ones who build our homes, keep our factories running, keep our communities alive. But for too long, working people have been asked to do more while getting less in return. Wages have stayed flat. Healthcare costs have gone up, and too many families are living paycheck to paycheck. That is not right, and together, we are going to change that. First, we'll raise the minimum wage to $18.50 an hour. If you put in a full week's work in the richest country on earth, you shouldn't be stuck in poverty. A fair wage is not just about money, it's about dignity and respect for the people who keep this nation moving. Secondly, we will guarantee free universal health care. No worker should have to worry that one accident or illness could wipe out their savings or cost them their home. Healthcare is a right, not a privilege. And under my leadership, every worker and every family will be protected. Third, we will invest in food and labor programs that strengthen our towns, support working families, and make sure no child in New Hampshire or anywhere in this country goes hungry. Strong communities start with strong support for the people who build them. My friends, this campaign is about respect, respect for work, respect for families, and respect for every single person who puts on their boots in the morning and goes to work. Together, we will build this economy that works for everyone, not just the wealthy few. Thank you, New Hampshire. Let's fight for dignity, for fairness, and for the future we all deserve.
Dale, tío.
Students across America, you are the future of this country. But I know the challenges you face. High tuition, low wages, and healthcare costs that weigh you down. And that is not the future that you deserve. That is why I will fight to raise the minimum wage to $18.50 an hour, so that your work pays enough for you to live, study with dignity. That's why I ask for free universal health care, so that no young person has to skip out on a doctor visit or any medicine because of cost. And that is why I will invest in food and community programs so that no student has to sit in class hungry. This campaign is about building a future where America opens doors, work is rewarded fairly, and opportunity is real for every student in America. Together, we can make it happen. Thank you, and let's build this future together.
To our veterans, service members, and military families, thank you. You have given more to this country than most can imagine, and America owes you more than words of gratitude. But too often, our veterans return home to low wages, healthcare struggles, and communities that lack the support they need. That is unacceptable. That is why I will raise the minimum wage $18.50 an hour, and I will fight for this, so every veteran and every military spouse who works a full-time job can live with dignity. That's why I will guarantee free universal health care so no veteran has to fight for the care they already earn. And no family has to worry about any medical bills. And that's why I will invest in food and community programs so military families and veterans have the resources they deserve when they come home. This campaign is about respect, for service, for sacrifice, and for every family who has stood behind a loved one in a uniform. Together, we can build an America that honors its promise to those who serve. Thank you, veterans and families. Your fight is America's fight, and I will stand with you every step of the way.